Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you to Garage Monkeys for the game key. We're going to have an early look at Car Dealer Simulator Prologue of the early days. It's a mouthful, and we love that they're friends with Gas Station Simulator, because that's an awesome game. And we've been playing it a lot lately in this channel. So this demo slash prologue comes out January 23rd, and you can wishlist the game today. For more info, check the video description below. Let's get into it. Alright, we are in this wonderful looking world. Welcome to Car Dealer Simulator. You are just starting your career in Winston Springs as a novice car dealer. Your boss, Little Sam, has prepared a series of challenges to help you quickly implement the game's rules. You'll learn how to buy and refurbish cars and negotiate and make profitable deals to succeed in the local market. Discover the ins and outs of the industry, win customers, and see how each decision shapes your reputation and future business opportunities. Have fun and good luck. Hey, Little Sam.
Hi, kid. Little Sam here.
Howdy.
Are you already there? Because, you see, I'm a bit late for the company. I was stopped by some duties. But don't worry, I have a task for you to start with, and by the time you get settled, I'll be there.
Okay, well.
First, we have a fresh car to pick up from one of my, contractors. You don't have to worry about money. Everything is already settled. You're supposed to take the trailer and bring the car to the garage.
Oh, a whole lot of detail here.
Well, come on. There is no time to waste. Just come back carefully.
There's a whole lot of detail. I like the renaming of things. I'm assuming that's supposed to be Valvoline. And what was that, Napa? Auto repair? Yeah, that's a whole lot of detail. I wonder if we can expand this, like in the full game. Really kind of just nerding out with all the details. Oh, this looks properly trashed. And there's the bathroom. And I do like that we can look at here with the American flag in the window. That's really neat. Alright, well, let's get our tow truck going. So E is to drive. Alright, so we're using the WSAD keys, and then R is to turn on the radio. Hold down R to open the radio menu. We're not going to be doing that. There is a streamer mode, but considering we clip around, the audio might break the continuity, the flow of the game. To set GPS, open the map, press M. Okay. Got it. Like literally, that's what it said. Alright, so let's do the map. Quest objective. Neat. It does the little navigation GPS thing. Frame rates are going to be a little skippy. It is a prologue. Hopefully they get a lot of people playing this. It's very rocky. It's ways back and forth. One thing is the AI, man, they drive like crazy people in this game. The AI loading around you, so you got to be mindful of where you back up and how you maneuver this thing, because you will in a blink of an eye have a bunch of cars right behind you. Yeah, it's nothing new. Like almost every other game does it too. I don't know if they like developers do that for immersion, so they don't have to load in a lot of things. Okay, so there's our pickup. Tow truck driving and usage. Alright, press tab to enter the parking mode. So that does like a little thing. Like if you've ever played the towing mode, or I should say towing mod in Grand Theft Auto 5, it kind of reminds me of that, where it shows you the little target area and changes color once you're kind of in the sweet spot. Okay. And this is very involving too. So like if you like tow truck, like I'm surprised there hasn't been many like tow trucking games themselves. It's fun in Grand Theft Auto 5 and it's a mod. This is equally as fun. I'm not sure why I'm moving my hands. I have no camera. Alright, so left the hook. Yeah, so you have to grab the hook from the back. And then you get their little remote here on the side that you can handle. And you don't have to worry about it putting back, because it will automatically snap in. This is what I'm talking about. You got AI just loading in like crazy. And they will smash into you. They don't care. We'll smash into this car just so we have enough room. Because by default, you're stuck in the road. And straighten out here. Oh, it's very finicky. Again, hopefully the full release will have gamepad. And bouncing around won't have to be as strict. Alright, so we are in the sweet spot, so let's exit. I'm not sure if we just canceled the thing. Okay, so let's grab the remote here. Actually, let's get the hook. E. Get this. E. And then X. And the good thing is you don't have to hold it, which is perfect. Now let's pull it in. Lovely. Lovely. Again, this would like be easier to wrap your head around after you do a bunch of them. But probably gamepad will make it a little more simplified.
Kid, I almost forgot that I have another business for you. We have an appointment with a customer for today for one of our cars. The car is pitch perfect. In truth, everything is fine. But it has a small defect with the exhaust. Nothing big, a minor leak. But as luck would have it, we ran out of sealing tape.
Okay.
Fortunately, you'll be passing near the store, so I figured you'd get it done. I'll send you a few pennies on your Moby Cash. Come back soon, and we'll see each other outside the company.
Alright, so he just modified the thing. So here's where we're gonna go. That's where our normal, almost said hideout. That's our shop. It kind of feels like Saints Row a little bit. A little seedy underbelly doesn't hurt anybody. But yeah, you just wait a second, he modified it, so now we're gonna go to the shop to get some quick seal tape. Forget the name of that brand where like the guy's sitting in the boat. Puts the tape on the boat and supposedly doesn't sink. Or I want to say boat, but it's like a door or something that he put. Flex Seal, I think it was called. Yeah. We're gonna go get some Flex Seal. Some Gorilla Tape. The hit targeting, again, I wish it would be a little easier. Like, we got lucky, we knew exactly where to angle the dangle. To $75, $70, ouch. Very expensive tape. We're just gonna buy one for now. What else can we buy? Okay, so fuse pack, small fuse pack. Okay. So it looks like there's gonna be other things. I guess we're not gonna have them available right now, but full release, it'll show up. Very detailed. Look at all this detail. And the game runs pretty darn good too. It has low specs, which is fantastic. It just means it's more accessible for a wider range of people. And I mean, the detail, it's not lost. Just because it has lower specs or minimum requirements does not mean that it's a very ugly game. It looks very nice. Like, I would not be angry if open worlds looked like this. You know, like stuff like Denison and whatnot, where you could just wander around, act like a NPC. Like, this definitely looks and feels like it's lived in. Too bad the shop owners and stuff they just do that creepy stare the whole time. They don't move around. Would be nice if they did, but I can understand if they can't. Hey, here's all your generic renamed items. All your assets. Really nice, I like it. They did a good job at decorating it. Now we got our Flex Seal, our Gorilla Tape. Now let's map, because we don't know where the hell we're going. I mean, we do, but in relation to the world, because we haven't really lived in it for very long, we will map quest it, as I would have called, like, what, 15 years ago? Before Google Map was a thing. What the hell is going on here? What? What is this about? Well, it is interesting. I've never seen that before. Wonder who started that fight. And they're not moving at all, are they? They're just standing there. Well, luckily, we had enough room to kind of maneuver around it. Yeah, you're gonna have frame rate skips every now and again. They're gonna have issues, but It's a prologue. It can be forgiven. Hopefully they can iron these things out before early access or full release, whatever it's going to fall under. And I do like seeing NPCs walk around. Not everyone is the same one, so that's kind of nice. You got your waving arms inflatable tube guy. That's always a plus in these games. Okay, let's back her up. Now, I don't think we have to be in that spot. I think we can just repair this car on the flatbed. So I don't think we even have to be in the spot. It's just kind of putting us here for the most part. Because we could technically, like, be out here. The car wash is behind us. I played a little bit of this. I think we could even just... Let's see if I've updated it. I was able to repair it while on the flatbed. Maybe you have to be over the spot. You might have to be over this. Yeah, okay. So it could stay on the flatbed, but it has to be let's not give people motion sickness. Has to be in this area to repair it. So it can remain on the flatbed if you need it to be. So we'll repair. And now he's gonna tooltip us on this.
Hi, kid. I tell you, the life of a boss is not so easy at all. I have to get a few more things done urgently, but since you went smoothly, why don't you take care of that exhaust yourself? It's easy. Find the leaks and just seal them with tape. Is this standard procedure? Sure it is.
That laugh, though.
Such an exhaust will serve for years to come. When you have to go, I'll get back to you.
Okay, so car repairs. Park in the repair zone, so we figure that out literally now. And again, like the picture showing here, you can... I don't know why I'm finger pointing. You can unload the car, because the car is operational. I mean, it kind of feels like it's not because you're picking it up in a tow truck. So I question the means of how we're acquiring this car, first of all. But it is operational. You can drive it. You don't have to leave it on the flatbed. You don't have to unload it in a spot. You can get in and drive it. I don't know for how long, though, because, I mean, there is an exhaust issue. But you park in the repair zone, interact with the hood by pressing E to open the repair view, which we did. Use the right click to rotate the camera, which we already did while he was talking. And then just kind of pan around with the movement keys. So we find the leak by holding down the left click and move the mouse along the exhaust. So it's kind of like sprays it, I want to say. Once you see any sort of black indentations kind of thing, like markings, then you can apply the tape with the left click. So see how he's doing it here. They've kind of like sprayed it on there, and then you could find the leak. It's almost like the equivalent of like putting water in something to see if it's leaking, or putting some sort of coloring to see if it's stained somewhere. So we'll get into spray mode. Oh, look, there it is. So it might actually be randomized, because I don't recall it ever being on there. I've seen it like on the inside. So it might be randomized, or maybe it's like multiple spots that it kind of goes through. Yeah, I've never seen it on these two spots, which is kind of cool. I've seen it like on the inside, and I've seen it on the underside here. I've never really seen it in the two spots that we've just did it in. And escaping out of it.
Well, splendid. A little more, and you will earn your first day's pay.
I don't like that laugh.
On my way, but maybe in the meantime, you could take a couple of photos of this wagon from the trailer. It's important. Remember that on these photos will depend how quickly we will be able to find a deer for this wreck. I mean, customer for this god.
Well, he's very subtle, right?
And one more thing. The previous owner said that the car he is handing over is washed. I hope he kept his word, otherwise you have to deal with it. Photos of a dirty car will not be of much use.
Alright, so we got that done. Let's... Oh, we're now doing the wash zone. So it looks like we can't upgrade this, because I liked how this is showing a roof. So we don't have a roof now. So it looks like these are things that we can steadily upgrade and actually change the visuals of, like all the pumping simulators and gas station simulators where things evolve the more you upgrade it. Park in the washing zone, pick up the tool by pressing E, press left click to apply the fluid. So there's a spray, there's like a foam, and then there's water. So we're going to play some power wash simulator or pool cleaning simulator shortly. You press R to rotate the nozzle, which changes it from horizontal to vertical. And then you press X, you can highlight the elements. So it does like that. I do like that. It has like that other, I forget what power wash calls it. They call it something unique, but it basically gives you that vision mode that you can see what hasn't been cleaned yet. Okay, so we're gonna get here. We're gonna load it up. So we get that back up. And we'll actually leave this here, because we can drive around the side gate. Okie dokie. E. And tab. Let's see, you got water and you got foam. And then we'll change the orientation, so we're gonna go left to right, horizontal. Absurdly satisfying game. Very underrated for what it does. It's like if ASMR was a video game. That's the game. Because you're doing this a lot. You're washing cars, you're foaming the cars, you're waxing the cars, you're buffing the cars. You're doing a lot of similar tasks to do this. Okay, so we have a little meter. I can't use the mouse, but if you look in the top left corner, prepare the car for sale, we just applied the foam. So now we have to rinse it with the water. And it just kind of, it doesn't give you a number, but it kind of fills up the little sliver, the little horizontal bar of how much we have to do, which is fine. You know, it's something, right? Yeah, I like this game because it's like a bunch of different games combined. Like we're kind of pressure washing right now. We drove around in a tow truck, so you get kind of got a taste of the open world aspect of it. And we repaired a little bit. So we repaired and now we watched it, and then we're gonna put it on the market. All right. There we go. Get over here, take a photo of it in the parking lot. And then we'll put it on the interwebs. Or what the game deems as the interwebs. Oh, just slam your brakes on that photo mode. A good listing should include appropriate photos so that the buyer can see the condition of the car. So you see all the little hit points? You kind of have to have all those things. Very much like what Police Simulator, you kind of had to do that for like a traffic accident. You had to try to find all the little points to take your photos. Similar thing in this game. Pull out the tablet by pressing T and select the camera app. You can adjust the frame by using the WSAD keys. Press the button on the left click, take a photo, and use the spacebar. There are 3 types of points visible in the car. Points that are visible in the frame, points that are on the other side of the car, and points that you have already captured in the previous photos. Points are counted in the corner of the tablet. When positioning for a new frame, you can use the camera shortcut by holding the tab button. Okay, so you're basically... Oh god. They just kind of like whip you out of that with no warning at all. Very unlike American Truck Simulator. If you hit pause, at least it eases into the game world again. That does not. Okay, camera mode. Here we go. So I do like that they actually have that. I always use the markings on in real life on my camera. Just a lot easier to center shots. I keep on pressing the on off button. Alright, let's see if all the hit points are like the sides and the front. Okay, sounded like for the guitar. Very gas station simulator like.
I didn't know you were so artistic. Don't worry about putting up an offer. I have your photos and I'll finish it. After all, it can't be that you're harping on your own here. I'll take care of the sale of this wagon and you're off for today. Get some rest because you have a lot of work ahead of you tomorrow, and I won't have as much time for you as I did today.
Well, has he had any time for us today? He's pretty much been calling us on like a rotary phone, which I don't know how we're carrying a rotary phone. Where do we go? We could have just done here. Now I think that all the doors automatically, yeah, they automatically close. E for sleep. Might have been like the only room we never entered.
Hi, kid. My business is a bit of a slump, but I know you can handle it without me. Today, I'd like you to find a profitable sale offer on your own, buy a car, prepare it, put an ad, and sell it. I'm sending you some money on MobiCash. Just don't spend it all on beers. I'll get back to you this afternoon and see how you did.
I'll pass. It's a tiny basketball. We got a hubcap, cone. Got morning crunch on the floor. Got some pizza. Got some Zulu fizz. A CB radio, battery. All right, let's get on our day here. Oh, door. There we go. Go on the computer. Online car marketplace. Buying a car. Okay, so open used car app on the PC. Go in the top selection, you'll find search bar and filters. Use them to view the car listings. Okay. We could upgrade, we could bank, we can mail, and we're gonna go to shop here. So my ads, I assume that's what we're doing. Are we buying? So we're buying cars today? Is that what we're doing? I kind of tuned them out. We obviously cannot afford like a $50,000 car. That's just ridiculous. A 2001 $51,000 used car. Last chance offer too. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna fall for your high pressure tactics here. This is ridiculous prices. No, thank you. 7,000 for an Apex Motors Vanguard. 7 days left. Schedule a meeting. Is that what it wanted us to do? I mean, whether we're interested or not, that's like I think the only vehicle we actually were able to afford. So we go in our tow truck. So it's a used car, but it's not a used car a lot. And apparently I'm so close to this that I can't actually... There we go. Now we're on the... Well, we were on the curb. Skimming against it where I couldn't really turn right. Go here. Hopefully we can make the sale. We have something to tow back. Negotiations. You have 3 attempts to lower the car's price. Enter your offers in the designated field. The number of the remaining attempts is visible in the bottom right corner of the negotiation window. The NPC will respond to your offers. Try to meet their expectations if you don't want to lose your chance. On the last attempt, you can try to gain any extra chance by offering a gift. Gift? What the heck? Do they want some Flex Seal? Hi. As I mentioned in the ad, the price of the car is $7,650. Can we go 5,000? 61. I do like that they do a little negotiation animations. It's already something, but I still need a surcharge on 61.71. So let's do 55. And we'll see where he goes for that. Okay, then maybe 61.70. Would you be suitable for us? You know what? Sure. I imagine that was our last chance.
Ooh.
The hell was that? Now we're gonna get attacked by like a leprechaun or something. So now that we're back in our vehicle, we're gonna have cars just spawn magically out of nowhere. Good thing is at least that traffic accident is keeping cars from coming this direction, which is lovely. Okay, so apparently jumping out of the car seems to be like an e-brake kind of move. I do love the fact that you can like hook it in this game. They could very much cheap it out I do like that you can do these little effects. Not super quick with it yet because I'm not used to playing games like this with mouse and keyboard. I'd much prefer doing like driving games with gamepad or steering wheel. My steering wheel is a MI right now. I don't have anything fancy, just kind of like an old console, like PlayStation steering wheel, but unfortunately it's acting a little wonky for me right now. But I don't think it's gonna work in this game anyway. I'd much prefer playing gamepad like on the Crew or a Forza type of game. I cannot keyboard cat it. We like definitely lucked out with all these accidents that it seemed to be slowing down traffic. Love it. Alright, so we dropping it off in the same spot. Upgrade your car wash. So I imagine that's what we're going to be doing next. So let's just load this back here. Open Upgrades app on PC. Select section you want to upgrade. Select the appropriate level. Confirm the upgrade button. So we get to upgrade now. Car wash. Wonder if it's going to look like the one in the little video. It looks similar. We can wax and we can polish. Large touchless car wash. Okay. Didn't want to touch it anyway. Alright, escape gets you out of that menu. I was gonna say, I thought I saw a donut. Oh, that looks delicious. Large and in charge too. It's like the size of a basketball. Oh, that's a beautiful sight line right there. We can maybe pull this up. Or you know what? We could probably just drop it here, honestly. Let's send it. And drop it. And then we'll detach it. Grab. And hook it. Honestly, I feel like a lot of these things, instead of pressing E, could probably just left click. I don't know how that would change the things, but I feel like just doing that would simplify so many things. I mean, because you're really not left clicking anything else. Might as well just keep it simple. Alright, this one went a little smoother here. Car dealer simulator car wash. Fancy. Garage monkeys. There's the logo. Okay, so we're gonna grab this guy. Apply foam. Okay, so you got wax, you got water, foam, polish. I don't know if it stayed in the orientation that we had it previously because we were doing vertical for the most part. That's kind of neat if it remembered. Yeah, this foaming thing, if you ever played Car Detailing Simulator, very much similar. Very satisfying, especially as you're coating these things and you're spraying it. The water after, it's very addicting. And I like it too, very much like this game, has low specs, so you don't have to worry about a very exhausting game. And ta-da. And now let's rinse the foam off. Yeah, water's a little fuzzy here, but I mean, it's like a pre-prologue, so they can always improve that later on. Right now, I feel like it's just getting the mechanics right, and you get it running a little more stable, then you can worry about having to change out some assets or effects. And then check to make sure that it doesn't introduce something new. Perfect. Now we cover it with wax. So I'm imagining we're just spraying it down, keeping things simple a little bit. Oh, the waxing way to be a little closer. So now we're gonna polish it. Again, a little weird polishing with what feels like a pressure washer. Alright, we're done with that. Remove rust with the rust and metal sandpaper. So that's in the garage. We have to remember that we are moving. And not like having to roll into the bushes like before. Bodywork repairs. Park the car in the repair zone. Pick up the tool from the table by pressing E. Hold left click, use the tool. Just like the washing mode, there is a scanner under the X that will help you finish the job. Okay. we haven't really needed to use that because it, for the most part, is pretty smooth. We'll see if this is actually any different from Gas Station Simulator, because we were actually just doing this, coincidentally enough, with the newish DLC. New to me. So we go here. Where's the sandpaper remover? So I feel like it showed something here. We don't want to drive it. Sandpaper. So imagine it's going to be a very strong visual. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That is neat. And I do like that if you hold X, it actually stays there, which is pretty fantastic. And you don't have to hold control either. You can. I was holding control, but you don't have to. You can just sit here and click it, which is nice. I don't know why someone would want to hold it, but they do. So again, I wonder how precise this is gonna have to be. Hopefully it's just like the car wash. I do like that it's kicking dust everywhere. That's a nice little touch. Feels very similar to the gas station simulator car junkyard. And it looks like it's keeping it highlighted. I don't have to press X. I'm not pressing X right now. It's keeping it highlighted. Oh, I don't understand why games give you these modes and then you have to like press it over and over again. Like just leave it there. Can't get too particular with immersion because playing a video game. Apply putty. Yeah, that's right. That is as close as I'm gonna get to sounding like putty from Seinfeld. Alright, so now we're gonna apply some putty here. I wonder if we did this. We didn't. I feel like we might have done that in the beginning. Oh, this is like super satisfying. It feels a little realistic, as in like as a video game is gonna feel. Oh yeah, I do dig the fact that I don't have to continuously press the scanner button. It gets it, you know. Coming out of that though, it's a little wonky. Like the camera wants to turn, so I have to kind of keep my hand still. Like I have to stop moving my hand and then do it. Otherwise, if I do this, it's gonna like turn. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Now sand the putty with the finishing sandpaper. So what was the other one called? Just sandpaper. This is the putty sandpaper. I do like to have it in order because we could have probably grabbed the wrong one. Now we press the X button, which is again beautiful button. So I guess we're just buffing it out right now. Kind of smoothing it out a little bit. Probably getting any of the artifacts done. See, I feel like it's on this side more than the other side. That the camera wants to whip kind of thing. The other side, I feel like I mean, I guess as long as you're doing this, not terrible. But coming out to turn, crouching down, I imagine this probably looks very strange from someone walking by. Me just kind of like crawling down on my knees like this. Alright, paint the restored parts with the car body. Paint spray. Okay. Is black already loaded into it? It is. How about that? Oh, this is satisfying too. This is very relaxing. This is very relaxing. I really like how all the little mechanics are. Very fun. Gas station simulator, very involving. It does things differently. You have that, like that, as they refer to as the alien tool, that you're just designing in a menu, and then all of a sudden it just magically applies all your car parts and stuff that you got from the junker cars. Literally, the paint spraying, no, but the water spraying earlier. And again, you don't have to be 100% because it's just gonna ta-da by the time we reach it. There's a ta-da. We drive the repaired car to the gas station. So we're just, do we need the tow truck? Didn't say the tow truck though. Well, it looks like the auto-saving gods have bailed us out. Because the game got a fatal error, unfortunately. And I don't recall saving. It might have fixed traffic too, by the way. I mean, it's gonna happen. It is what it is. The prologue slash demo. It's not the full release game. It crashed around here. Whoa. That's kind of funny. They actually react to it. Pick up the fuel pouring gun from the dispenser by pressing E. Oh, well, you know what? We're gonna live dangerous here, and we're gonna pick it till you make it. Can we go inside? We cannot. All right, let's fuel the car. Where's the? Oh, really? The other side? We're gonna be that guy. Oh, you have to open the cover too. I don't know how many times I see these people do this at like Costco and whatnot. Pump fuel. So are we done? Is that it? I like the involved nature of doing this. Wonder how old it's gonna be. So you could just right click and it closes. Should we drive with the cap open? I think we will. That didn't really put a whole lot of fuel in there. Maybe they didn't want us to fuel it up completely. We'll pretend like it's a rent-a-car. Hopefully they can fix the little that noise. Make it a little smoother. Alright, lady, can you walk any slower? Yeah, I imagine the other car was like a tutorial or something. Because that's long gone. We didn't actually sell it or anything. Objective complete. So now we gotta take photos of it. And what, spacebar? As I think it said, yeah, spacebar. Probably the other side. So let's do here. See if we could capture a good hero shot from the side. Spacebar. Perfect. Is that all of them? So one more. Is it dead center in the front? Yeah. Maybe not. What is that? In the back, maybe? We still got the gas cap open. Yeah, it's a bumper. Okay, now it's done. We'll leave that open. It'd be a true used car. Online car marketplace, selling a car. Okay, so I think we've tried to do this earlier. We thought we were selling that car. Little did we know, we did all that work for nothing. That car is not there anymore. Manage images. I like that car. Or I like that image. I'm gonna just grab them all. Excellent, I'd say. The purring machine. Oh, beautiful. Excellent. Yeah, we actually did put a lot of money into it. So we're gonna try to flip this. We got it for 7,000. Price market value. We're gonna put 16. And do we wait? No? What happens next? So are people always there? Oh, vibrator's gone off. Sending you my pin? Oh, your bank pin? Oh, you're right here. What the hell? Good day, I'm interested in your car. The listing states 16,000, but I propose 7,000. No. We're gonna do 15,500. If you try to lowball me that again, we're going higher. Okay, well, you met in the middle. We'll go 15. Honestly, it's a lot more than what we put into it. I think it was like 7,000 we initially got it for. So we're definitely getting double. That works, yeah. Happy dance and everything.
I knew, Young, that you were up to it. I hope you're happy with the amount you've earned. It looks like
Where'd she
I
go?
won't be in the workshop for a long time, so we'll have to make an arrangement that it's your salary and contribution to the next cars. But hey, just think what prospects this gives. If you get it right, you'll still beat me out of this business. Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha. Congratulations, you have completed the Car Dealer Simulator Prologue. Thank you for your time. We would be very grateful if you share your opinion in the comment section. Your support motivates us to continue our work. If you liked what you saw, please add the full version of the game to your wish list so you can catch the release and important updates. See you in the full version. Alright guys, well, this was actually kind of fun. Again, a lot of things I iron out, but I mean, I like a lot of things that I saw. Let me know what your favorite things were in this game, because it's doing a lot. We went to go pick up somebody's random ass car. So that introduced the whole driving open world aspect, but we also had some solid tow truck animations and some little mechanics that came along with that. We went to the shop, so we can interact with things. It's not just a lifeless world. And we got some Flex Seal or Gorilla Tape or whatever the hell you want to call it. We fixed the exhaust, and then they kind of slow rolled us into car washing, which then led us into an upgrade that was polishing and waxing. And then we did the whole putty and sandpaper and whatnot on the actual paint. But I mean, it's very involving, but very fun, and a lot of similar movements, a lot of similar mechanics, but slightly different, very gamified. Very fun. Thank you to Garage Monkeys for the game key. And this was Car Dealer Simulator Prologue, the early days. I think that's the full title. You can wishlist the full game today, and you can play the prologue on January 23rd. For more info, check the video description below, and we will catch you in the next one. Alright guys, later.